Hey guys, James here today and welcome back to another episode of Quarantine Hair. That's right, it's getting longer by the day and there's less and less I can do about it. We're playing Planet Zoo again. We're finally back. I've been working on a little build time-lapse for a while, so this goes for about 12 minutes. If you want to skip the time-lapse, feel free to do so. If not, welcome to the time-lapse. It's going to be fun. So there's just a few things around the zoo that I kind of wanted to work on and get done. And it was just like a lot of little building things. So for example, this big cliff wall here that we have along this pathway, we're cleaning that up now, just putting a bunch of rocks on top of it. We are also going to be doing, I think I cleaned up some of the exhibits a little bit, or habitats a little bit, just made them a little bit more interesting. Because I find the problem is I want to make the habitats look really nice, but then the game is always like, you've added too much coverage because the animals don't like it now, and I just want to add more trees. I don't know if there's a way I can do that, just like a cheat or something. We also now have the South American DLC, which Frontier kindly provided me, which adds the llamas, I think the giant anteaters, what else did it add? Leopards, I think? Was it leopards? It added, wait, you know what? I should probably look this. I'll look it up in a minute. Yeah, so we got that DLC and the new building theme that comes with it. So we're going to check that out. I think at some point, though, we should probably just start doing, I want to start a new zoo. Not because I'm bored of this one, but because it gives us more of an opportunity to check out more things, because it takes so long to get stuff done. Like, I've seen some really cool, like, pre-made terrains that they have in the game now, just to start building a zoo on. It's a little bit more restrictive, but it sort of allows for a more interesting perspective on stuff. But having said that, we're not done with the zoo yet, because there's still a few things I want to do here, add more habitats to it, but I think we can have some fun with this game in other ways. I do start adding soon our first ride, because now that we have so much money, now like we have a very profitable zoo, there's no problems at all trying to make money. I decided to finally add a transport ride, which is basically just a ride that they can look at stuff. It doesn't actually transport them anywhere. It just goes start to finish, same spot. Because I couldn't really find another place to put a stop without rebuilding a lot of stuff, so I didn't really want to do that. I feel like next time we do a zoo, especially now that I know a lot more about the game, we could plan out a lot more of it. Especially if we do, and also I would like to do a different game mode, because we're doing the challenge mode at the moment. The reason we did that is because when I started playing, it was before launch and franchise mode wasn't fully working yet. So yeah, it'd be nice to sort of revisit the game in a new save, you know, and do something different. But anyway, the crocs play. The thing is, the crocs are so happy with this little habitat. Like they don't care. They're like, this is good. But I was like, man, it looks so bad. Like, I just want to add stuff to it to make it look nicer. But the game is just like, nah, they've got too much coverage. So, I mean, it's fine if we put stuff just outside of the fence, they're fine with that. So that's basically what I'm doing on all of this, is just having a few trees around the outside. And I'm able to add a few shrubs and little things inside. And I think it just makes it look so much better. Just adding a few things here and there to make it more interesting. We can also add lots of rocks, because this water here, this little cliff edge on the water looks really, really dumb because it's like so sharp, and like I couldn't really fix it unless I wanted to pull down the fence, redo it all, put the fence back. It was like a whole thing. So I was like, let's just add some rocks in here, blend it in a bit better, and then we can get a little bit of sort of foliage and stuff around it and make it look a little bit more interesting. So that's kind of the plan with all that. And then we had a few more trees in here. And I think it worked out pretty well. Like, we're teetering right on the edge of coverage, I think you can say. It's just like, just a smidge. If we did a little bit more, they wouldn't be happy, but you got exactly the right amount. I also went around and did some more. I sort of cleaned up some of the work zones and added some staff rooms to work zones, and added a few more workshops, because we had a few mechanics now queuing to get into workshops, and also we had some queues for staff rooms. So I did some more of that and assigned some more things like that. And that's another thing. That's another reason I kind of wanted to just start fresh, is because we've learned so much about this game, especially when I was playing with a couple of the developers. I learned a lot about it just from hanging out and playing with them in terms of like the work zones and how to assign stuff. You know, so I think it'd be good to have a look at some new ways to play for sure. Oh, this looks so much better. Doing these like rocks and then just adding trees on the side of that, so good. So the front of the zoo, we've had this habitat here for ages. I think this is where I was looking at the new animals to see if any of them would fit. We have the giant anteaters there as well, which I think all of them are too big to fit in this little spot that we have here. I think, what did I end up putting here? Aardvarks? I think, yeah, I put some aardvarks. I think we have one. I didn't get a second one. So we're going to have aardvarks in this little habitat. And then that means it's actually got something in it, because I know it's been there for the longest time. You guys keep telling me in the comments as well. You're like, dude, you got this like habitat right at the front. Also, I was really hoping that sort of bush that I did in the wall didn't count as coverage. It does, which is so annoying. I kind of wish there was a way to not have it count. I feel like there is, but I don't know. way to do it. Anyway, so this is at the front. Actually, you know what? I didn't check if that water was being filtered and cleaned. I think it might be because we've got the flamingos just across the way and they are being cleaned and filtered. But we'll check that when we jump back into the game. The zoo, though, is very popular. We've got 2,200 guests in the zoo. We have got 324,000. I think we started at like 200 and something in this time lapse. So we've already jumped way, way ahead. And yeah, we can see we're having some staff queue for this stuff. And I was going to change that to a bigger workshop, but there isn't a bigger workshop. So I just had to use a small one. And we've already researched them all. I assumed that there would be a bigger workshop, but no. So we just have to like get another one. So that's what I did. So I was like adding a few more buildings and a few more things to work zone so they didn't all have to queue up everywhere. Just a second workshop over that side. And I was making sure that we had everything that needed to be in a work zone in one. And that is definitely something I would like to plan better. And also because there's been a few like game updates since we did this. Since we first started the zoo, like now scenery and items actually block or reduce the negative impact of staff buildings. So if you remember way back when we had to build a pathway out and around some of them because of the big the area of effect, now you don't have to do that as much. You can have, if you just do enough scenery around it, it can actually, reduce the area of effect a lot. So, like in this case, this one is actually far enough away from the pathways, and especially when we add a few more things, it definitely hides it more. So there's a lot more things we can do with that, which should be quite good. And then, so I'm expanding out this way because I want to start building this way a little bit, and I do in just a minute because we're going to start building the transport ride soon, which is like a suspended gondola ride. I think is what it's called. It's the one, I kind of wish it was on, I don't know. I don't know if we've even researched all the rides yet in the game. I'm not sure. But I just want like a cable car, like that just sort of goes above. That's kind of what I was after, but I didn't have one unlocked. I thought this was it, but then I put it down. I was like, it's got a giant track, so it wasn't it. But anyway, so I was trying to figure out the best way to do this because it's kind of a big ride. And I was like, I kind of wanted to have a second stop, but I feel like our zoo isn't really that big to have a second one. So essentially, I've just built it to go over a lot of the habitats. And I know right now it looks pretty, pretty in your face. And I guess it's kind of always going to be because it's got a giant track and giant supports everywhere. But I do recolor the ride to make it blend in a lot better. And I actually don't think it looks too bad because I essentially color it so the big pylons are like brown. So they'd be like tree trunk kind of color, like a nice brown. And then I make the track green. It looks so much, right now, this blue and white is just, it looks awful because it's just like cutting through the entire scenery. Anyway, we go straight over the top of the Africa exhibit, which by the way, I want to get some more animals in there because that's been kind of sad. I feel like we should get some stuff in there. Oh, actually, I would really love to see if we could get like a Jeep ride going through there. I don't know, how does that work? Because there's some animals that don't mind guests walking through. Is that the same with ones with tracked rides? Or is tracked rides completely different and they can go into habitats that don't normally let guests in? I don't know. That's something we should experiment with because I've not done it yet. So that would be kind of interesting. So I did jump forward there in the timelines because there's a lot of little tedious stuff to do. The aardvark was a little shy, so I've changed the fence to have one-way glass for it because I was a little unhappy with the thousands of guests walking in front of it, which, I mean, to be fair, I probably would be too. I don't know that I'd want that many people looking at me, so that's fair. So we did that. Gave it one-way glass, a few donation bins. Then I was just having a look at what other items we have around. I haven't done any education for the aardvark yet. But that's okay, we'll have a look into that soon. I was just making sure that it was in a work zone and not just by itself. And we have the tracked ride as well going above the aardvark enclosure. But right behind it, you see we've got all the staff stuff. And I was like, I don't really like the guests being able to see into the staff zone. So I actually decided to put like a roof over it. So I'm using this like sort of piece by piece roof. It's kind of just like, I could imagine them just banging it up just to like cover it up and give it a bit of privacy, or even just because it was raining or something. But the idea is I put it here so that it would like, the guests wouldn't see it as much. Like it's still there. And I think I put a few like vines and stuff on it just to make it look a little bit more integrated. Because obviously it is just a big square that I put there, but I wanted to make it look a little bit more organic than it currently is. So I had a bit of fun with it anyway. And I think I added a building underneath it maybe. I was also trying to find what the best items to use would be here because I wanted to mess around a little bit. So I'm actually using these columns and then, because it's a little bit higher than a single wall height because I wanted it to be up a bit. So I was just playing around with the build mode a little and just seeing what we could do. So I found these columns and then if we just place them where we want, I just found if I just duplicate them and move them up, they actually don't look too bad. And then just remove the wall piece we put in and just copy and paste them all around. And it actually, I think looks pretty good. It worked out pretty well. And it's just like a little roof, and that's kind of all it is. We just copy it over the other side, remove the spare walls, And then we got this little, I guess, pergola sitting over this area. It looks a little strange because it's just grass and stuff under there. But like I said, I think I add another little shop, or not a shop, another like staff room or something underneath, just to sort of give it more purpose and not just be a random roof over nothing. I don't think I could fit a big one. I think I just used a smaller one. Yeah, just that's a small little staff room. I even used one that was already completely built. Did I guess? Or did I? No, I didn't. I was going to say, I don't think I did that. It seemed like a very strange way to do that. I was also just trying to get it to automatically join to the path there, but the game was not having it, so I just rebuilt it and it was fine. So that sits underneath. Really simple, nothing too crazy. I didn't really go too heavy on the detail on it because we're never really going to be looking at it that close. I also skipped forward a lot here. I just built a little structure here around the station for the gondola ride so that it wasn't just a random thing in the middle of a field. We added some little rocks, gave it a little bit of structure, just doing a lot of trees and stuff around it to make it blend in. And like I said, I feel like trees in every game always make stuff look better. You know, it just hides a lot more stuff, and it just makes everything look more detailed than just being in a grass field. But that's also kind of why I want to start with a map that already has terrain, because while a flat map is really good to just let your creativity go wild, if I want to build a mountain in this, it's so hard because you saw when we did the Africa thing, it takes so long just to move the terrain. Like there's no tool big enough to do like giant mountains or anything, and so it's kind of a shame. Like I wish I would have sort of updated the terrain tools to be able to allow to do bigger changes more quickly, especially in like, or at least in Sandbox. I guess I haven't even played Sandbox, so maybe you can. I don't know, but it seems a little too slow and it's like too difficult to get stuff done. I don't know if there's a better way. If there is, please let me know in the comments down below because I would love to do. I really wanted to build a mountain in this, and I started doing it, and it was just like. And I can show you in the game, like even with everything maxed out and the like the intensity turned up, it was just like not having it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the time lapse. Like it was just a little bit of detailing around the park, adding in this ride, which will look better when we jump into the game because it's not this bright blue. The blue really does not help it. It sticks out like a sore thumb. But that is it for the time lapse. Let's go ahead and jump into the game and keep building. All right, so here we are. Oh, look at these people go around. Actually, you know, something I noticed with this ride that I wasn't really sure how to change and I just didn't. People, so they come back in and then they just sit in it until it gets to the front and then they get out. And so these guys are just stuck in here waiting for someone else to come on the ride, which currently there's no one. So I was like, I don't really know how to solve that. Because I know like Planet Coaster and like Roller Coaster Tycoon, you can have so when another train arrives or something, that one leaves. So then they'll just keep moving. But I don't even know how to change that setting on here. Continuous loop, max speed. We can slow it down. Shuttle mode. There's no like, maybe the station settings. Station requirements, overview, finance. I made it free because I wasn't sure anyone was going to use it. Oh, here we go. Here. Okay, any load. That'll get it going. So we say any load, max wait time, 110 seconds. Don't block station. That should... Minimum departure intervals. Yeah, okay. That's what I was looking for. Like, that's what I was saying. In like the other games, there is one that you can just keep it going. So then it means people won't just get stuck on it. Although I kind of wish once it was stopped, they could just get out. I don't know. That seems like a weird limitation. But anyway. So now that should... Minimum wait time is 60 seconds. Although it should have don't block the station. So that should go... I guess we might just turn this down. Can I just type? Min, 3 seconds. So if there's no one there, just go. Let's get rid of the maximum wait. Oh, actually, I guess let's go 10 seconds. Go. Dude, just go. You don't need to wait, just go. There we go. There's really no waiting. So if you're not here, it's just gonna go. Because I don't really want them all sitting in the station. They might as well just keep going around. But I think, yeah, it's obviously this giant track above everything. So it's not ideal, but I think it's kind of fun anyway. Because like when you're down on ground level, I think it looks way cooler. So we're down here, it's like you get this giant track going above, you're like, oh, that looks really cool. Whoops, hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to get okay, hang on, the camera's in the wrong mode. There we go, this is the mode I want. There we go. So if you're like down here, you're like, oh, that looks sick. Like, that'd be a really cool like thing to go above all the exhibits on and just have a look at them all. And I think this zoo looks so cool from ground level. So yeah, I did a few changes in here as well. I don't think we had this before. So I've just sort of put some stuff here, like just some trees and a little archway to make it not look so blank, because it was. Oh yeah, this is now empty, I believe. I think because we had an animal that didn't make sense, we'll find something that is actually from the African continent, because you guys are like, this is Africa, why do you have that animal in there? Or some what, Brazilian spider or something, I think it was. Like South American thing. Guys, this place is looking really dirty. This habitat is disgusting. We gotta sort this out, hang on. Anyway, so I think it's coming along quite nicely. So what's going on with this? Call keeper, please, because like this is disgusting. Here we go, here's someone. Do we need more keepers in this area? We might do. Oh, look at $400,000. So zoo, let me have a look at the staff. So staff, work zones, Africa, we have 3 keepers, which only one of them is like a really high level. So let's train those guys. Yeah, so let's train all of them. Maybe get some more keepers in here then, because I don't know, can more than one keeper be in here at a time anyway? Because this is just horrendous. Is this even a keeper? Or no, does the other person do that? Does the dude, these guys? I'm not actually sure. Wait, hang on. So if we go, who can we call? We can call a vet, mechanic. Oh, it must be a keeper. Yeah, the keeper would do it. So can someone come and clean this up, please? Like, place is disgusting. All right, so anyway, let's have a look. So back over this way. I think this looks way better now. Like we got this nice big tree at the back. It looks a little bit more full. I think it actually even looks really cool with that going above. Like, yeah, look at that. I kept the gondolas red because I thought that was kind of interesting. So these guys, do we have education over here? I don't think so. I don't think we really got around to that. Because we've got some education over that way. We added a few more like stores and stuff in. So let's go. I want to get this. I'm just going to go over here for the crocs. Maybe, where can I put it? Yeah, this habitat's also kind of a little dated. So it's going to right there. It's not going to be cheetahs. Saltwater crocodile. There you go. That's better. There you go. That guy's cleaning up in there. Very nice. What have we got going on here? Some research is done. We've been doing a bunch of research. The aardvark. Very nice. So we've got Cheryl Monahan working on the cheetahs. So we're learning more about those. I'm wondering, is there... We should probably look into... Do they have... They got rotavirus. Do they have... the other virus? Oh, they got hepatitis A. Monkeypox. Avian influenza. Fever. We should probably look into all that stuff, because... we might need it. Anyway, we'll let them keep doing that. So mechanic research, though. What do we get for that? What have we been on? We've got some more habitat stuff. We've got... Oh, we got more of the South America thing, because I was just researching that, because I figured we should check it out. Some more power stuff as well. Cool. So, we've got... Africa theme was done. New World theme we haven't really done. Now, transport rides, did we do all of those? We did. So I guess is there just no... where is it? Construction. Construction? No, facilities. There's no, like, cable car kind of thing. So we have this. I would love to use this. If we could use it in here, that'd be awesome. Like, come through the back somewhere and have, like, a gate over here. That'd be really cool. I don't know how I'm going to do that, though. If we can go... Let's have a look. If we go to terrain, and we go flatten to foundation, I'm going to have to pause this game, because... hang on. Am I paused or unpaused? I can't tell. No. Okay, that's paused. Right, so flatten to foundation. So we want to go flatten to this level here, like where that gate is. Maybe if we do it, like, here is what I was thinking. So if we go like this, I'm just going to bring it here. And we have a sweet safari ride come through this way. And I'm hoping we can actually do this. I'm not sure. Let's make this a little bit bigger. That might be... No, it might... Whoa! Okay, no. Hang on, hang on. It needs to be this, like at that height. Yeah, there we go. So come through here. Like so. Okay, so then obviously we'll have to fix up that fence. That's fine. We'll fix up all this terrain here. So we want to do a little bit of smoothing. Okay. Intensity is on 100. This is what I'm talking about. Hang on, actually, let me show you. So if I was to make a mountain, intensity 100, size 20. This is as big as it can get. If I want to make a mountain like those guys, I just got to do this. And then just wait. And yeah, it's just like, I was just like, no, that's not happening. Like, that's not happening. It's going to take so long. Even just undoing it. Come on. Yeah, I was like, yeah, nah, we'll have to come up with a better way to do that. Let's make that a bit smaller. I just want to bring some of these back a little bit. All right, so do that. Bring this back. Get rid of that a little bit. That's a bit better. Then we'll smooth this out once we get the fence done here, or the barrier. So let's go edit barrier. So this section is going to be actually deleted because I do need to just redo this. And this one can also be deleted. Yeah, because we'll probably just do a solid barrier through here. Terrain, flatten back down to here. All right. So then we're going to go back to our barrier. So wood logs. Can I just have that stay at the flat top, flat bottom? Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Length. Just go all the way along. Should be fine. Does that not want to reach that? Is that really not going to reach that? It's like right there. You gotta be, you gotta be kidding. All right. Make it a little bit shorter then, so it just goes to here, I guess, and then to there. Hello? All right. Is that now? That's completed, right? That's like a. Is it? Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it is the whole barrier. I think it's enclosed, right? 27,000 square meters. Okay, that should be fine. We'll have to check all this land. They might be able to get out at the moment, but we'll double check that in a minute. So let's go ahead and get a wooden track airlock. I mean, it does make the wall look a little silly, I'm going to be honest, but do I need more than one of these, or is that fine? I don't know. Anyway, let's go to check out the animals. So which one is more likely to escape? The zebra... Ooh. What are you doing? Why do these guys look like they're not enjoying life in here at all? Let's have a look. So we want to look at the one that... Oh, yeah. No, not breeding. Oh, no, not that. What habitat? Yeah, traversable area. That's what we want to look at. So currently, they can't even... No, actually, I need it on pause, I think. They should be able to get here. I don't know why they wouldn't. Oh, maybe they can't. Because it's a little too steep. Well, I guess that's good. Can they not get... Why wouldn't they be able to get there? No, that can't be right. Hang on. I'm gonna get back here. Because I feel like that's just not updated. Do I need to switch animal? Play. I feel like they should be able to get to that area. There doesn't seem to be a reason they... Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So that is fine, because it doesn't look like they can get up on the cliff, because that's really the important bit. As long as they can't get up on the cliff, that's fine. So let's just check all the little animals. We got you here, you can't get up. We got you here, you can't get up. And I don't know where the little warthogs are, if they're in here somewhere. But anyway, so that should be fine. So then we can go ahead and start building a sort of track ride. Maybe here, like start, or maybe it starts here and comes back here. So it sort of loops back to the same spot. We'll have to do it on the gate somewhere, though, I think. Alright, so now, ticket price is $1. It's pretty exy. Let's go. How do I get more cars on this? Or can I not? Was I misinformed? Oh no, here we go. Yeah! Testing! Okay, let's also unpause because we need to check, oh no, that's unpause. That these animals still can't get out, because that is actually kind of an important factor with all of this stuff I did over here. It also looks like they don't have a problem with this bit. Yeah, so they can definitely get over that. How about this little guy? Yeah, cool. Oh! Okay, so they can walk on the track, okay, and then they can get out here. Right, okay, so that's good to know. I think that might be our only spot then. So it's good. It's actually good to know that they can go on the track. I guess not the bigger animals, but the smaller ones can. Zebra as well. Okay, yeah, so we got to do a fence up the top or something to block this. Let's just go to nature and then maybe get some rocks or something. If we just go like these guys, what rocks are we using? Although we kind of use a lot of different rocks, didn't we? Use some of these as well. Which is like, which ones are those? Are they these ones? Tropical? Yeah. Use some tropical rocks over here. Let's go like this. We'll just place a bunch of rocks on this little section, and that should just stop them from being able to get out of this section. Kind of hard to see with the barrier being highlighted, so if you could stop doing that, that'd be great. Are there any bigger rocks? Sometimes there's like giant rocks, but I can never find them. Here we go. That's a big honker. That's what we want. Put some of these in. I might actually do a line to surface on this one because you get a little bit more variation when you start placing these. And then down a little bit. And then, I mean, this should stop the small animals from getting out. Because none of them can actually climb. As long as they can't get up onto these rocks, which it might look like they can here. Let's just maybe do a little bit of that. Like that. That should stop, but let's have a look. It you know, doesn't hurt to check. So apparently there's still a little bit in there, but I think that's just because I got to unpause. So let's unpause. See if that recalculates. It does not look like they can get out now, so that's fantastic. Let's check the other little guys though. My little warthogs, these guys, because these guys, they got the tricks. They know the way. No, they're good. Okay, good. They can't get out, so that's fantastic. So now we have the little safari. Oh, yeah. Can I ride this? Seat. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, look at this. This is great. Hang on, how do I? Oh. Okay. Well, would have been lovely if it didn't freeze. There we go. Oh, I go down that hill. This would be, oh look at the little dice. This would be a sweet ride. I mean, I don't know what's stopping guests from just jumping out of this because there's no restraints and there's no like staff member in here. But sure. Oh. Oh. Wow. This would be, oh god, we're gonna run over the, oh no, it waits. Excuse me. Beep. Beep beep. Yep. Come on. What's to stop this warthog attacking all the guests on this ride? Okay, we're kind of stuck with the warthog now. Hello? Is it gonna... Hello? Warthog? Is it just like sleeping on it? Is this like rolling around? We've got a traffic jam. Hang on, where is my, which one is it?
Mission Control, we have a... Is that President floating? Mission Control, we have a blockage on the track. There is a blockage. We have a sleeping warthog. I repeat, there is a sleeping warthog. Oh, hang on, we might be okay. Nope, he's gone back to sleep. Or is it dead? We can't really be sure at this point in time. But there is an obstruction. So we found a...
Found a problem with the ride is that this warthog is just sleep, and now that Zebra is on it too. Cool. So do you guys just live in this now? I don't understand. Can you not? This is gonna be a problem. If this is already a problem, this is gonna be a problem. Why do all these guys always look like they're dead? They're all just sleeping. Okay, can you just... What if I just move you? just go... Oh, lag. Maybe to there. And then this zebra is like dead in the track as well. I can't. See, I'm wondering if it's because I had the track. No, we didn't even place this as track collision on, did we? I can't even click on this zebra. Is it dead? I think it's just sleeping, but I can't. I can't seem to. Oh, no, I did get it. Hang on. It was like, we just click around a little bit. How did I get it? Uh-oh, diseased animal. Incubate. Good. I already got it. That was really good. But can someone get a vet to move this animal? I mean, I'm trying to get it myself, but I, like, can't. That is actually a problem. I guess that's where the barriers on this ride come in handy, but the thing is, we don't really want to stop them getting into the water. And this guy's just, like, stuck here now, I think. He's just like, oh, this is my life now. Okay, I think we learned some things about this ride. Okay, can this... Oh, dude, this zebra's gonna move. Let's just fast forward a bit. Maybe it'll get up and leave. I guess I could actually select it through this, couldn't I? Let's have a look. No. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Alright. Box animal. Apparently when the animal's boxed, it doesn't matter, which is strange. So they definitely can walk over this. It just... It might have been because I was just building it, maybe. No, just move here, please. There we go. Report. What do we get? Education not great, but everything else really, really good. We should probably name these habitats too. Aardvark's great, Red Panda's great, Timberwolves great, Habitat 8 great, Habitat 9 great. What is this habitat called anyway? Habitat 8. It really should be called Africa. Just so we know. Habitat 9, I don't know what that is. Alright, so now they're coming around again. Please don't sleep on the track. Oh, I got an achievement! Oh wait, you guys can't see it. But I got an achievement! Baby boom! What is that? I want to know. Have 73 baby animals born. What a random number. Why 73? Alright, so here go all my little 4x4 cars. This is great. I think they're actually a little close together. I might actually separate these out a bit. This is why it's good to test. Minimum waiting time. Minimum departure. Let's double it. Let's go 20. And then go 20, and then maybe 40 maximum waiting time. That might be too much, but we'll see. Alright, so that's going to go. Oh, hello. We got more South America themed power. So I do want to do like some llamas and stuff in the zoo, or maybe like the giant anteaters. I think we'll do. Okay, well, like we can't see anymore. So the vision's gone. But I think what we'll do. So like I said before, I do want to try doing a new zoo. But before we do that, I think we'll complete off this ride so it actually looks nice. So we'll work on that. And then we'll do, I think maybe a few things here. Like we'll do a pathway here. And just a few habitats here so it like sort of caps off this area of the zoo. Because at the moment it's just open to nothing. So we'll cap off this area. So we'll probably do maybe some llamas. We haven't done any Arctic stuff either. We don't have the polar bears. But maybe we'll leave that for another zoo. Because it's a very tropical environment anyway. So I don't know if it would really suit that well. But now I would really like to see this ride open and have guests going on it. Yay, we're open, it's $1. This would be pretty cool. We got 2 sweet rides. Like, come on. Like if we get a sweet, look at this, sweet screenshot right here of the 2 rides. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oops, okay, I'm over here now. Well, oops, I'm over here now. Yeah, but yeah, look how big this place is. It's just a big flat square, and I would really like to play around more with the terrain and just have it more, I don't know, something different. I'm excited to try out more stuff. But yeah, we'll do a few more animals in this one. But leave your comments and suggestions down below which ones you want to see as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day.